Hello.
Hey everybody, how are you tonight? We're gonna wait a few minutes or a few seconds and see who's gonna come on.
Hopefully somebody will join us tonight.
They will. I think it takes a minute.
Yeah.
Hey Sophia,
Here's
you're
Sophia.
our first one. Hi, we're so glad that you're here.
Oh,
Oh, we've got like 5 people.
16. Hit the like button,
Yeah.
love button, or something like that. Get the word out.
Yep,
There
hit
we
those
go.
hearts and those likes. It lets people know. We're glad you guys are joining us. Hey everybody. Hi everybody. Hi Angie. Hi Francis and Jeannie. We're glad that you guys are here. We're at the house. We are,
Yeah.
we walked through it and it just feels like a lot.
Yeah, it does.
But Paul's kind of amazing.
He is. He's wonderful.
He's great. And we actually showed up here tonight and he has, he mowed all the grass.
He cut our grass.
He cut the grass, all the things. So, hey Edna, hey Mildred, Susan, Gwen, how are you guys doing tonight? We're so glad you guys are here.
Yeah.
Donna's from Arkansas and Linda. Hi. Hi Linda. Hey Gail. I'm not sure how long my arm is going to last. We're sitting here on the bed of the truck.
And we're outside because there are no lights on the inside.
On the inside.
Kind of dark in there.
Of the house. How many of you guys have been following the house tour? You guys been watching that? Are y'all overwhelmed like we feel like we kind of are?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my, it is like, but it's good. It's good.
It's going to be exciting.
It's going to be
There's gonna be
exciting.
some neat things going on.
Yeah. Hey Shannon. Hi Robin. Hi Pat. We're glad you guys are here. So we just wanted to just give you guys kind of a quick update about what's going on. My arm is like killing me already. Okay, you got it.
Give it to me. We're switching over here.
Okay, switch.
Different angle.
Okay. What do you want to tell them about the house and how you feel about things?
Oh, well, I'm excited about the house. Sometimes a little overwhelmed with what's ahead, but that's why Paul's in our life and what needs to be done. And we have a wonderful son-in-law that's a project manager, and he has some thoughts that he's been able to share with us. I have a good friend, Clint. He's actually a general contractor. Met with him today, and we talked about the workshop and what we're going to do, and we looked at where we're going to put it. You want me to do that?
Yeah, you guys want to see where the workshop will go?
So it's going to go. I'm going to show you something that. So our neighbor came and visited with us. That's something about living on Main. You're going to have a lot of visitors, which we love. We're so grateful for them. But so we have these little planters here. And I thought what we were going to be able to do is to come over to the left of it and put it right in here. But talking to the neighbor, that's why I brought him up, he was like, actually, I think your property line goes into your driveway a little bit. So we're going to get in touch with the previous owners or people that built the house, because that would put it too far to the left. The property line is not giving us enough room. So we're actually going to have to probably take that planter out, the first one out. And what we'll have is, you can see the driveway here. So it'll come straight off here, the end of it. And we'll have like a carport at the front end of the workshop, 10 feet of parking place. It'll be 25 feet wide. And then the building will start. It'll be 25 feet wide and 30 feet deep. So it'll go, it'll be big enough. So that's what we determined today. That's what we walked around and talked about, and he had some really interesting things to talk about as far as inside the house. And we were like, wow, maybe next year we'll adventure into some of those things. But really, okay, really appreciative of his thoughts and his input as far as the workshop is concerned. So
Yeah.
so that's what's on my mind today.
That's on your mind.
Yeah. So
the workshop. He's super excited about that workshop, y'all. Surveys are always give you a peace of mind. Absolutely. Yes. Susan says, I'm excited to see it finished. We are too. Today was my last day working at school. So that means it just frees me up to be able to come and start some painting and start my job tomorrow. I think is taking staples out.
Yeah.
So, do you guys want to go see where those staples are?
Do you,
I may have shown you them yesterday.
Did you? Okay.
But we can go look at them again, just really quick. You guys want to come? Come on. You want to turn them around so they can see?
All right. So, here we go. Hopefully it's... Oh, wait a minute. I don't have a key. Oh. Let me get my keys. I'd already locked it up, and we were just going to sit out here and talk to you guys. But you know what?
Don't be...
I know. I'm moving all over the place. Hope you guys are okay.
Y'all okay? We did not realize until we started doing these videos that when you move fast, y'all get a little topsy-turvy. So
I know I do. So
right. Do you guys get a little topsy-turvy too?
Well, hey, Shayna. How are you? That's a cute meme thing right there.
So are we going to go in the front door on the porch?
No, we'll go through here.
Okay, right through here. Okay.
That's what this key is for. You do that?
And we're going to follow you. Okay, you guys. Here we go. This has got to go. Right? You guys, that's one of my very first projects. I have to just get out here and paint that. And we got a power wash, but here we go. All right. Still not much going on here, but let's go. Look at that, y'all.
So they actually did not work in the house today at all. Paul just cut the grass, and that was about the only thing that happened different than what you showed them the other day.
Yeah,
is that right?
yeah.
So here in this front room, there's plenty of light in here, so you can probably see, but all those little brown dots are staples. Mm-hmm. And we're going to get that scaffolding in here that we just walked by.
Yes, so supposedly that's my job tomorrow, right?
Well, I've had a stroke, so I'm really dizzy, really easy, so I can't climb up there and do those kind of things.
Right, well, your head.
Safely.
Right, your head gets a little turned around.
Yeah.
But
even just standing here doing this, sometimes it gets a little weird. So.
Yeah. So, but I'm going to bring you guys down here. Still, this is just my favorite. Like this nice, clean, beautiful porch. Oh, it makes me so happy. Do you guys love this porch? Pamela said, oh, Miss Annie, so many. I really love the big kitchen. Debbie says that would kill my neck. Right, you guys are so sweet. That would kill my... I love seeing the progress. Thanks again for the opportunity to see the house. You're welcome. Teresa, hello. OMG, that's a lot of staples off of the floor too. And
we do have a few in this room.
Yeah, there's just a few.
A couple of lines.
Not too bad.
And then this room in here has them as well.
Yeah. So, yeah. So we're going to be doing that. Someone said, I love the porch. I sighed when you did. Right? A couple of people were saying that we were frozen. Okay.
Oh, no.
But I think we're okay. Did you say the property line is in the middle of your driveway?
It's right up against the left-hand side. It might take an inch into it, so we're going to try to... I'm going to try to get online tonight and see if I can find it.
Yeah. So we're going to go... Did we get a survey? Surely we did. Did we not?
I don't think we did.
Y'all. We may have jumped in this, right? I'm not sure. Here. Not really. Okay, you guys. So it is about 10 till 7, all of those staples. I love the porch. Darryl is repeat saying, doing this room. Hey, from North Carolina, I can't wait until it is finished. Love the porch. Thank you. Need a swing on that porch, right? I know.
If you'll notice these hooks right here, there's hooks up there. I think there was a swing here at one time.
Wow, there's some big hooks up there. Yeah. Maybe so, honey.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, we need that. We need to do that. But I love being out here because it smells new. Right, honey? Do you love that?
It does.
It smells so new. I know. We love this porch. And we've had so many people stop by tonight. How many people have stopped by? Several people have stopped by, and some people from
6 or 7.
Yeah, 6 or 7, and everybody loves this porch. So that has, that makes us feel so good. And our sweet friend Brenda Moore came by. Hi, Brenda, if you're watching. She said she watches all the time, and she was like, I'll come over and help you do whatever you want to do.
Wow.
And she said, do you remember Lisa? You know Lisa Davis in town.
You talking me?
Yep, you.
Yep. Yes, I know Lisa.
So anyway, I guess people are asking or wanting us, or anyway, Brenda was like, you should do the Christmas tour. So Columbiana does a Christmas tour of homes, and we have been on that tour years ago when we had another house in on Main Street. And so anyway, I think it would be really fun to do the tour because I think people would really want to see the house. Like, once it's done and, decorated and all that. Anyway, y'all will be part of all those videos, I promise.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Becky says, gorgeous porch. Hi, Sheila. Is the smoke smell gone? No, it is not. But I think it's probably just going to take just some paint and doing, kills and stuff. Annie'd love to have coffee on the porch, right? Who said that? Donna Hardy. Oh, Donna. Hi. Donna, I have something for you. It's been in my car forever. You know what I'm talking about. I may have a shirt. Okay. All right. Anybody else? So are you keeping the back porch?
Hi from England.
I know.
Wow.
Can you hi from England?
Hey.
How do you say your name? Barry Ann? That's fun. So are we keeping the back porch? We, for right now, we are. How about we come sit down here, babe?
I like that.
We're going to come sit down here. We are going to keep the porch on the back, but we do want to do this. And
that actually may be a project next year.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. We might have to have a fundraiser. I might have to be selling a bunch of pumpkin bread.
We'll do a little GoFundMe here.
No, it's all good. We feel very grateful to be in this sweet little home in this in this sweet town. So, let's see who else. So I think I hit this wrong, y'all. Sometimes we don't know what we're doing when it comes to technology. Okay, Patty says hi from Georgia, and Jackie's watching, and Terry. Hey, you guys, were the previous owners smokers? Not inside the house, just on the back porch. So it's just the back porch. Melody says, bless you, right?
Thank you, Melody. We could use all the blessings you guys are willing to throw our way.
Yeah. It's going to be beautiful. Yes, do the Christmas tour. Wouldn't that be fun? Yeah. You guys, so this house is in the city of Columbiana, and it's the sweetest town. Starting in the summer, Main Street will shut down, and they have concerts. They shut off a portion of Main Street downtown, and we really are the first house right outside of town. So we're going to be able to be participating in all that stuff and the parades. It's really fun. Bernie says, have you run into any hidden problems yet? I don't know that we found any problems as much as we didn't really realize that the ceilings would be so amazing.
Right. That there was actually a 2-foot gap, that they lowered it 2 feet, and that was a lot of demo and
a lot of demo and just a different way of looking at drywall and paint now, but not a real scary.
No, because the ceilings up there are just beautiful.
Right.
We're really excited about that.
Yeah, so. And the way that all of that has opened up. Yes, you don't have to do everything now. You both have the rest of your life.
Thank you.
I love that, Deborah.
Thank you, Deborah.
That is good counsel. Yeah, so today again was my last day as Miss Annie, and so that's always nice. Like, I finished the year, and I'm so proud of myself because you guys know I dress up in a costume every day, and I teach all these different lessons, and I made it through this whole year without. I was in the right costume on the right day every single day.
That only happened once or twice
Last year, it did. Like, I showed up in the wrong costume like 2 or 3 times within a 2-week period, and I had never done that. So anyway, Linda said that back porch would be so neat to be a sunroom. It would be. You two are beautiful. How did you meet? Oh, okay, Carlene, that is a good question. Do you guys want to know how we met?
Yeah.
So Daryl's parents moved to Orlando, which is where I'm from, which is where I grew up in Apopka. And so Daryl's parents moved to Orlando, and he was a missionary for our church. And his mom posted a picture of him, and
she instantly fell in love.
I thought he was really handsome, but everybody, all the girls started writing him, and I was like, I am not writing him. So, but I was only 15 years old, and I didn't know how old Darryl was, but I figured he was like 20. Anyway, so he comes home from being a missionary, and all of the youth are at church, and we're putting on a play, working on it, we're practicing for it. And I was sitting underneath the basketball goal I was making a costume.
She was going to be an angel.
I was going to be an angel in this play.
She was working on the wings.
Right. And so I was just sitting underneath that, and Darryl.
So I came in expecting to be able to play basketball. I was, that's anytime I could at that age. I played ball all the time. And I thought, well, I'll just go down there and see if the gym's open, and it wasn't. There was kids all over the floor. So I lean up against the wall, sit down on a table, and just kind of relax. And I started at the right, and I went all the way around to the left, and there she was, underneath the basketball goal, working on angel wings. And I thought, holy cow, I need to go talk to her. So I just went over and sat down, started talking, and we became best friends. We were actually really good friends for, I don't know, was it a year and a half before we started dating? Or
well, so
2 years, something like that.
So Darryl didn't know I was 15 years old.
Had no clue. Let me tell you this. So the next morning, my mom is in the kitchen doing whatever she's doing. And she said, so did you meet anybody last night? I said, yeah, I met a girl, and she's really cute. I think she said her name was Annie Emmons. And she goes, oh, son, she is just way too young for you. I said, oh, really? She said, yeah. I said, oh, okay. And so I started dating others for a while.
Right. So, yeah. So he finds out how old I am. But that night, he didn't know, but in our conversation, when we were talking, I was like, if he's like 20 or 21, maybe I'll think he's cute. I don't know. Well, I knew he was cute, but anyway. But I find out he's 22, and I'm like, he is so old. So anyway, he was asked to help serve with all of the youth after that. But anyway, so he goes home, finds out how old I am. I find out how old he is, and we're like, too old. So, or too young. So then we really do become really, really, just really good friends. And Darryl is dating all the people. And I knew he was, and it was fine. But we would talk about it and stuff. And you actually got engaged.
Yeah.
Should you tell that story of when you asked her? And
so, it's something you ponder and you pray about, and you hope you make a really good decision, and never really had an overwhelming yes or no. So I I asked her, and right then,
Her name was Liz.
right then, I knew it was not the right thing to do. It was like, no, not right.
So he's asked her to marry him, and right when he asked her, he knew it was not the right thing. But
Tough time to figure that out.
so, and I remember he talked about it, and it was like Darryl's is such a sweet man, and he did not want to hurt her heart or anything. And so I think you kind of thought you could make it work, right?
Yeah, we stayed engaged for
a while.
Yeah.
And what's interesting is I was in a play, and Darryl and Liz came to the play that I was in and actually took me home from the play. And then what's that part of that story?
She got out of the car and was walking into her house, and right there, that was the answer. She's going to be your wife. That's who it is. So I had to do the hard thing, and I just broke my heart. And but I took several months, right, to heal.
Well, actually, I think I was like, that was the end of like my 10th or 11th grade year.
It had to be your junior year.
So Darryl waited for me to turn 17 my senior year. We did not go out on a date until December of my senior year because I was so young. So we started dating December of my senior year.
Yeah.
And then he asked me to marry him like in June. So I graduated in June. He asked me to marry him in June. And then we got married in September. So I was 17, almost, I was turning 18 in October. So, and then you were, turning 25?
I was old.
Yeah. Anywho, it was kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
But anyway, it was the best thing because I had a lot of growing up to do, and Darryl was very patient with me. But anyway.
But she was a mature young lady. You were the student body president your senior year, and you had leadership skills, and you were an outstanding. You were. So
isn't that sweet?
Anyway.
It is very sweet. I love it. You're very sweet about that. I appreciate it. So anyway, we are going to celebrate in September. Will be our 40th anniversary.
40 years.
40
this
years.
lady has put up with me.
Well, everybody knows, right? Everybody knows that marriage can be really hard. Like sometimes we get mad at each other. Like we had a moment last night.
Yeah, we did.
We did, and we didn't really talk to each other because we just knew we would not be nice to each other. We were feeling a lot of stress about the house. I was exhausted. I was tired. Anyway, so yeah, last night we had. But, the longer that we've been married, we kind of know a little bit better about how to fight. I don't know last night that it was even, I don't think we do silent treatment as much as it's like, you need your space, I need mine, and, we'll figure it out. We try to give each other a lot of grace.
Yes.
We do try to do that, and overall try to be nice. I'm the one that gets grouchy. Most of the time when Darryl gets grouchy, it's very rare. He's very even, aren't you?
Try to be.
Pretty even. So anyway, that is how we met, you guys. That's so funny that you would ask us. And then, we are the parents of 3 beautiful daughters, and Darryl was just the most amazing dad to these girls. He never once said he wanted to have a son. He just never even really ever talked about it. You just love those girls, don't you?
I do. Love them very much.
Yeah.
Proud of the young women, the moms that they've become.
Yeah.
Gracious.
Yeah.
So
we have 3 really, really amazing daughters, and our son-in-laws are incredible.
They are.
We've been, they really are though. We've been really blessed with some.
Our girls are well taken care of.
They are.
That's what's nice.
And very well loved.
Yeah.
For sure. So anyway, we have a sweet family. And just like in every family, we have had struggles and heartache and hard things. We've done a lot of hard things in our family, and someday we'll share that with you. You know, yeah, we've done some hard things, like everybody. So anyway,
Susan, this is the story, and I'm a little sad about it, okay?
So Susan says, how did Darryl propose to you? That is a good question.
So I took her, so in Apopka, there's a park, you know, city park. But in the middle of that park is a gazebo. And it's really just it's a sweet place. And I thought, oh, that would be wonderful. I'll get down on one knee and I'll propose in that gazebo and then go home and talk to her parents, right? Because I hadn't talked to them yet. I appreciate my sons-in-laws and their willingness to talk to me before. And anyway.
Sorry, Mom, if you're watching this, right?
So I'm building up that nerve, you know, and I'm going to do it. And doggone if a police officer didn't walk up and said, you two need to be leaving the park now. You can't stay in the park.
Right. So we went into the gazebo.
Yeah, we're
and
standing in the gazebo.
we were just talking in the gazebo,
Yeah.
and the policeman comes up.
Right.
So the rest of the story.
I almost turned it now. You know, I'm a little more mature and I thought about it. I almost turned to him and said, will you be a witness of this? And then get down and do it. But I didn't. I was like, well, we need to go. So we went to her house and sitting in the car in her driveway. I asked her there.
Actually, and I didn't mind a bit. I thought it was fine.
Yeah, then we went inside and anyway, talked to her mom and dad.
And I think my dad, we had ice cream because that's what you do. You have ice cream. And anyway, so 40 years later, we are together and we've worked on it. Like you guys, you know what that's like. I think if you're in a marriage, if you're going to be happy and have peace in your marriage, you have to be willing to work on it.
Yeah.
And anyway. Yeah, and plus it's easy to be married to somebody who's pretty easygoing. So anyway, and he's really patient with me. So anyway, you guys, we just love you. You are just, I don't know. We appreciate you guys.
You have become a part of our family, and we do deeply appreciate you being there.
Yeah, we really do. And we haven't had dinner, and it's a little after 7 on a Friday night, and I kind of feel like we need to celebrate that school is over.
Yes.
I might need an ice cream. Anyway, Patty says marriage is work, and Gloria said my husband asked me in front of his mother's house in the car before we went in.
All right.
Oh, it's like the same.
I would punch fists with him.
Yes. My late husband.
Kind of guy.
My late husband was 19 years older than me, and we were married 35 years.
Awesome.
Wow, that's amazing. Ruth said, I tell my kids marriage is hard work, but worth it. Yes. Oh my goodness. All right. Kay, my husband and I were 14 and 16. Wow. Made it to 54 years. He passed away. Oh my gracious. 14 and 16?
That's sweet.
That's amazing. Wow. Wow. That's amazing. Anyway, you guys, we love you, and we're going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for joining us, being part of this house journey. We will come on sometime tomorrow and let you know how many staples we actually get out before we tell Paul.
And how sore her neck is and all that fun stuff.
Before we tell Paul that he can have one of his people do that. So anyway, it's just hard. We are workers, and while I'm so grateful that Paul has done all that he has done, there is just this little part of us where we kind of feel like you want to knock down a wall, don't you?
Yeah.
He's a little bit like Chip Gaines. Like he wants to walk down. Anyway.
I want to get my Sawzall out and start cutting and, ripping and get some gloves on. Anyway.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll update you guys tomorrow on how that's going. Okay. All right. Love you guys so much. Thanks again for watching, and we sure appreciate you, and we will see you tomorrow. All right. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Sleep tight.